Hi guys. Good morning.
Good morning. Good morning, people.
Max over here.
Taking care of a Facebook issue. Billy's answering things on Facebook. Listen, it's Monday, and I have definitely got a case of the Mondays. Weekend and an exhausting weekend with so much to do that never ended, and last night I was so tired I'm like, I'm just gonna lay down, I'm gonna crash. Well, that happened briefly. For some reason I kept having nightmares all night, the weirdest nightmares ever. I was sitting in Roscoe's house upstairs playing a video game. I don't even play video games. I was playing a video game and I heard a crashing noise downstairs in the garage. Roscoe was down in his garage. And I turned and looked to my left, and there's this tall, skinny guy with blonde hair looking at me, and he just takes a needle and sticks it in my arm. Doesn't press it in, just sticks it in my arm. Pulls another needle out, sticks it in. I pulled out my Colt 45, and I turned and I go to shoot, but I didn't have the strength to pull the trigger. Like, I couldn't squeeze the trigger, and I'm like trying to fire, and I'm like rolling across the floor trying to get away. He's not chasing me, but he just keeps walking towards me. For some reason, Noah was there. He was standing on the side. He was looking over at me. I'm like, run! He runs downstairs. And then I don't hear anything else. And then finally my gun fires. I put 2 frickin' rounds center of mass in this guy. And there's no holes in him. There's no blood. There's no nothing. And he's walking towards me. And then I frickin' stumble down the stairs to make sure Roscoe's okay. Nothing happened. Thinking there's now another guy down there attacking him or something. And then I just woke up before I even got downstairs. I'm like, man, that was weird. And then I fell back asleep. And then I woke up a while later. I had another dream. I don't know what the hell that one was about. I don't even remember that one. And then all night long, I woke up because I was sweating. I was hotter than hell. And then I had the fan blowing right on me. The central air's on in the house. And then all of a sudden, I'm freezing. I'm back under the blanket. Then I wake back up and I'm hotter than hell. And then, of course, my shoulder's jacked. It's been jacked for a couple months. So I roll over on that, and it just feels like somebody just drilled me with a sledgehammer in the chest or in the shoulder. So I woke up again. I'm like, this just sucks. Usually I'm up by 6 o'clock. I didn't wake up till 7. I stumbled in the bathroom, brushed my teeth, frickin' took a leak, got in the shower. Can't even barely wake up. Go downstairs. I'm trying to get stuff out of the fridge to make lunches. And I'm dropping everything on the floor. I'm like, I'm a friggin' mess today. And Sabrina's like, you alright? I'm like, nope. I'm like, I don't know what the heck's wrong with me today, man.
I don't know, the hot, cold makes it sound like you're kind of going through menopause, boss.
She asked me, she's like, you got a fever? And I'm like, no, I feel fine. I don't know what the hell's going on. I'm like, this is stupid, man. And, so I don't know. So it's Monday and we're gonna go do some mowing. And I've decided I'm going to switch up again. See, I like keeping you guys on your toes. I'm gonna switch up again. I'm gonna put up a video Monday, Wednesday, Friday, and I'm gonna do that for a little while. We're gonna see how that works out. And the main reason is because these week in review videos, by the end of the week, I have like 3 hours of footage that I try to break down. I try to get it within like a half-hour video, and it ends up being like a 45-minute video anyway, and it takes forever to edit. Once I get done editing and I set it to process in my program, which I use Adobe, it takes like 3 hours, 4 hours to frickin' process. And usually I'm not sitting around the shop for that, so I leave the shop and then I come back later that night or the next morning and it's done processing. Then I can start the upload to upload it to YouTube. And then there's another hour, and it's just a pain in the butt. So I'm just gonna try putting out a few smaller videos a week. I'm not gonna do Monday through Friday. That was too much when I did it last year. I put out over 260 videos last year or something, and that was just way too much. So we're gonna try like a Monday, Wednesday, Friday. Is it going to happen every time, every week the same? No.
Probably not.
Probably not. But
You might get a Tuesday video.
yeah, but that's the goal. That's what we're going to try to do. And we're going to see what happens from there. So that's that. So today was hot, like insanely hot, and we did get done a little early today. We were finally finished with everything right about 2 o'clock, and the heat today was crazy. A lot of weed whacking on properties that we didn't think should have needed weed whack, but they did anyway, so we had to just suck it up and get through it all, and a lot of weed whacking, but a lot of big properties. Monday is our main day for commercials. We have a couple commercial properties that linger throughout the week, but most of it is on Monday, especially our bigger ones. And except for we have the one really big church that we do, and we bumped that one to Fridays. We have room for it on Fridays, and we were cutting it on Mondays, and they asked if we could switch it over, which is no big deal, and they said it really didn't matter that much if we were able to switch it or not. They understand, and but they're really good to me and they pay really well, so we made it happen. So we didn't have that one today, which I was very thankful for. I think we all were. So we will have that added on the Friday, which is, like I said, no big deal. We can fit it in and still get done at a decent time on Friday. But it was hot today, very hot. Max and Billy definitely pushed through. They did their fair share of trimming and mowing. We all did, and but it was a good day. And all in all, everything did really well equipment-wise. Nothing broke. That was definitely a plus. The Scag V-Ride 1 is just doing awesome. That thing is leaving a phenomenal cut. I wish it was a little bit faster, but it is quick. And the V-Ride 2 is obviously our fastest mower, and that thing was cutting very, very well, just like the rest of them. But the Exmark cut awesome as it always does, and throws grass further than any of them. Well, the Exmark and the Toro cut, they throw grass further than any of them. But this really big property is, it was a lot easier today. It's the only bi-weekly I have, like I mentioned in a couple other videos. And it's just simply a mow. There's no weed whacking, no blowing off, nothing. We still blow off the driveway anyway, but it's just a lot of big, wide open area. For the most part, it's not too bumpy, but you can pretty much fly on the mowers and still get a good cut, and it doesn't beat you up too bad. So that's that. And like I mentioned earlier, I'm going to try doing a Monday, Wednesday, Friday upload as of right now, just because it doesn't take as long to edit or process or upload or any of that other stuff. So we're going to roll with that for now, and we're going to see how it turns out. But we will see you guys on Wednesday.